Hey guys, it's Ebony. So I've been sitting here thinking about what I want to title this video, and I think I'm going to title it Three Things I Am Doing for Age 35. I'm going to try to keep it short, so only three things, although keep in mind that there's multiple things that I'm going to be working on for self-improvement and self-development and that sort of thing. So, number one thing that I'm going to be working on for age 35. Oh, I meant to tell you guys. So, my birthday is fast approaching. I'm 34 right now. I'll be 35 on November the 8th. So, in just a few weeks. And every time it gets close to my birth date, I start thinking about all the things that I want to improve for the next year of life, all the things I want to do for my personal growth and development, and just to become a better overall person, a better woman, a better mother, a better wife, a better everything, because that should be the goal. Every year that you get better and better at who you are in all aspects of who you are, and not the opposite, not backsliding or getting worse as far as your progress in life and your personal development. So, with that in mind, here are the three things that I am going to work on. So, number one, I'm going to work on self love and authenticity. So, I kind of group those two together because they are very closely related, in my opinion. And I've struggled so much with self love, and I've shared a lot of that on my channel. But for age 35, I am going to be confident in who I am, the way I look, with all of my flaws, with all of the things that I perceive are wrong with me, because we are so critical of ourselves and we constantly pick apart ourselves in our minds. And that self talk and that just constant voice that's in your head that's telling you, hey, this doesn't look right, you need to work on this, why you can't look like that, all of that stuff is so negative, and it's so draining, and it's so destructive, and I'm not allowing those voices to be in my mind anymore. So anytime I look at myself, or I look at a picture, or I see something, I see an image or a woman, and I think about comparing myself, I'm not going to do that anymore, because at this point, age 35, I am who I am. This is the body that I have. I've had it for years. Besides losing a few pounds, it's going to pretty much be what it is now, and I just have to learn to love it, and I have to learn to be confident in it. And what I've noticed is some of the women that I think are the most beautiful, besides just striking features, but some of the women that I consider are the most beautiful, is their confidence that I'm really seeing that's shining through anything exterior. It's their confidence, it's their character, and it's their personality. Those things really, to me, come across as beautiful, and that's what I kind of gravitate to when I think, oh wow, she's awesome, she's amazing, she's gorgeous. It's those things, the confidence, the underlying confidence, the character, like just really being a genuine person and a good person. And then of course, personality is huge, because nobody wants to be around anybody with a nasty personality. That will change you from pretty to ugly in 2 seconds flat, so self-love, and then authenticity is kind of coupled with that, because it's just so easy nowadays to have fake personas. And I think I once heard someone say, I don't remember who it was, but I think it was a comedian or something. But they said that Black women, especially, we have a different personality or persona for work. We have a different personality for church. We have a different persona for home, or when we're hanging with our friends. We just maintain all these different personas. And why is that? And why is that true? And that's because, probably it's because we are caring with what other people think. So if we care so much about what other people think, then we're going to try to put up that persona to be what other people want to see. And we really shouldn't care. You should be able to be authentic to who you are, no matter where you are. And that doesn't mean that you can't kind of tailor your personality and your actions and your behaviors and your words, kind of tailor it to the situation. Of course, there are things that you really shouldn't be doing at work that you can get away with doing with your friends. But overall, you should be the same person, a very authentic person, very true to who you are. And I want that to be me. I want to be very true to who I am, no matter where I am. People can always say, this is the Ebony I know, and the Ebony that they know will be the same no matter where they encounter me at. And I really don't have a problem with fake personas. Like, I've never been able to maintain any of that, and never wanted to, because it takes so much energy. So I've never done that. But what I do have a problem with, and I am going to work on this for age 35, is caring what people think. I've always cared what people think, and I don't know, I kind of have a people pleasing way about me that I definitely have learned that I need to get rid of it, because it's caused me to overload myself so many times by saying yes to things and to people that I really should have said no to. But that's another story for another day. But basically, I do care what people think, and I want to not care anymore, because there's always people who are going to think badly about you. Maybe they're not going to like you. Maybe they are going to be envious of you. Maybe you just get on their nerves. They just cannot mesh well with your personality, and that's okay. There's billions of people in this world. It's expected that some people are just not going to like each other or not get along, and some people are not going to like you. But that should not stop you from being authentic, and it should not stop you from wanting to be your real self. Because if you live a life not being able to be your real self, it's very exhausting. It's very stressful, and it almost feels like you're trapped and you just can't be free. So anyway, self-love and authenticity is one. And number two, organization and time management. So I've really gotten better at this in the last few years, and basically because I did not have a choice, I had to. There would be no way I could survive, with being a wife and working full time and raising 5 children, and then my children being involved in activities, and then we go to church twice a week, and I really would not be sane if I didn't get better at time management or an organization. But I do have a perfectionist attitude about a lot of things, and I want to have this like perfect. Like, I've seen some people, YouTube is so great for giving you inspiration, lifestyle inspiration, like how you can live a more productive and efficient life. YouTube is really great for that. And I've seen some people who have this organization and time management thing down packed. Basically, they use every minute of every day to the best of their ability, where they get so much accomplished, and they're not just spending idle time wasting it doing things that does not benefit them or their family or their work or whatever. And so I always thought, yeah, it's okay to have some downtime and just chill. But at this point in my life, I just don't have the time to chill and have downtime and to watch TV for an hour. I don't have that time. So I really want to get really good at time management and organization. So I've downloaded some audio books that I'm going to be listening to help me with that. If I can find some like physical books, I might even read those. But I really like audio books because, like I mentioned, for time management, when I'm commuting, when I'm going to work, picking up my kids, whatever I may be doing, I can listen to the audio book, so I can do 2 things at one time. So that really helps when I'm cooking, cleaning, whatever. So I really like the audio books. So I'm really going to be using resources, and I'm not going to try to do it all on my own. I'm going to get tips, and I'm going to read books. I'm going to ask other women how they do it, and I'm going to find inspiration, whether it's YouTube or in real life, and I'm going to get this thing together. So I'm excited about that, because I really want to get in the swing of just getting everything done and just being awesome at it, and just feeling like so accomplished at the end of each day. Of course, you have to take time out for yourself to break and say, okay, this is going to be my day where I'm going to break, and I'm going to rest, and I'm going to vacation, and I'm going to do self-care and all of these things. But for the most part, I want to be very efficient and effective in running my life, because this is just a season in my life. And one day my kids are going to be growing off to college, and I will have my downtime. But for right now, I want to maximize what I'm able to do in the time that I've been given to do it. Okay, so number 3 is going to be my relationships. Age 35, I'm going to really concentrate on my relationship, my friendships, my family. Really concentrate on making those relationships better. I've I must say, this is another thing I've gotten really better at over the past few years. But what I'm notorious for is not calling my family, not calling my dad, not calling my sisters. I'm notorious for not calling my friends, not arranging time for us to go out, not setting up mini vacations with people that I love and care about. And time is just flying by, guys. Do you realize that year after year goes by, before you know it, 5, 10 years has passed by? I really want to make the most of my years now, and I really want to make the most of it with the people I care about. So I'm going to make a conscious effort to reach out to people, to call my dad. Dad, how are you doing? I love you. Talk to you later. Like, it doesn't have to be a long, drawn out something, but I'm so bad at that. But I'm going to make an effort to do it. And I'm going to make an effort to just pick up the phone and call or text my friends. Hey, girl, I missed you. What are you up to? Send them a card. Send them, a gift, a random gift. Hey, I'm thinking about you. Thanks, just thanks for being who you are. Like, to really invest a lot of time and energy in relationships. I want to do that really bad. Like, that's something I want to do really bad, because not only is it good for me and it makes me feel good and it makes me feel connected and it makes me feel like I have a purpose, because it doesn't even have to be just adults. It could be children. It could be my own children or my nieces and nephews, little cousins or whatever, which is as many relationships as I'm able to nurture. I'm going to try to nurture. Like I said, because it doesn't only make me feel good, but it really is beneficial to the other person on the receiving end. So that's going to be my focus. So those are my 3 things, guys. So I hope you like this video. I want to start sharing more lifestyle content. I really do, because I like this type of content. If you want to see more of me and kind of lifestyle content, check out my Instagram page. I post a lot there. I do a lot of Instagram stories and things like that. And it's Everything Ebony on Instagram. And thanks so much for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.